jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Yes, yes, and it's ClashMoney, Clashmas special. Everyone make some noise! We're stuck on an studios right now in Nottingham, and we're about to get into a very anticipated battle. But before that, a couple choice words from the chump right here. Make some noise.
I'm willing to put the title on anyone who wants in it. So you man, just sick battles, and then whoever wants to just come shout this. I'll kill you all.
Yeah. On my left-hand side, you've seen him battle on ClashMoney before. Introduce yourself, brother.
Kinell, Voice Box Collective, North Wales.
Yeah. The jumper, he went in for that crisp jump.
It's right, lad.
And on my right-hand side, you've seen him at ClashMoney numerous times. Simplicity!
S.I.M.P. beats and bars, midnight music, yeah, man! Oh my, it's my mother's birthday today, so on camera, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Nancy! Happy birthday to you! Alright, Mom.
What's that window, kid?
So, Carl! Does anybody in here think that he makes me look really weird? Or this battle would be better suited if you had a beard? You look like an alopecia patient who's just accepted their life. You're a spoken word poet. Why the fuck you trying to rhyme? Take your style, add it to my pile. I lost more than I won. I'm about to take you to Egypt and drop you in denial. You look like a hippie that's just discovered crystal meth. You're gonna weigh 130 pounds forever at best. When you were talking to me, you had to always shout. It's like you were mixed with a little deaf, mixed with a little downs. If you want to be successful in this game, you got to be patient as a sleeping hound. I'm about to kill you off with sonar booms with nothing but just my sound. In all 3 rounds, it's ground and pound from town to town, over to the underground. Lightning on familiar ground, sounds like the thunder, clapping like the thunder sounds. I'm about to leave you with a long-ass frown. That's permanent downs. You remind me of Otto from The Simpsons, not on LSD. Not on LSD. Doesn't this remind you of Itchy and Scratchy? You look like the kind of guy who plays a slave to his cat. Mr. Fluffykins has a shrine, little coats and a little hat. Your mother's vagina looks like somebody shoved a grenade inside a strawberry. Her nickname on the block, her whole name on the block is Exploded Halle Berry. Get it? I can tell you were felt. You're not very photogenic, are you? I can tell you were fed ugly milk as a kid, so your mom had really saggy boobs. Your mother is so sweaty, she looks like 10 Jamaicans slapboxing in an elevator. And you look like a recovering chronic masturbator. Not... Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Orange, you pissed that your mom's taking the ass every night by a different guy. Time!
Make some noise, man. Round 1.
Okay, Merry fucking Christmas then!
Yeah.
Tis the season for me to breeze in, act unreasonably, crippling syllables and peaceably, easily, decently damaging dickheads like this one. You have a bigger problem with whiny emo Facebook updates than I have with booze. You're like that girl who ends up crying outside every party on the curb with no shoes. I've given that. Battling means a lot for you to take on. After this, it'll be straight online begging her, "You okay, hon?" See, my bars will batter you and damage your character because you're not a rapper, you're a Nickelodeon character, but your lack of animation is the basic barrier that prevents any progression any further than amateur. If I thought you had potential, then I'd offer to manage you, but the fact is it's sad that you can't grasp the fact that you're that slack that no graph can back up your tracks when you're built like a pixie. No Frank Black. See, I'll gouge away the mutilation to debase it, MC. See, Mr. Greaves' weak schemes do little to me. I'll send this monkey up to heaven, forever questioning me, leaving him like, where is my mind? Like DMT, LSD, 2CB, and an ayahuasca ceremony. I'm not about everybody by a ballad from Baltimore. Your man's a bulldog in mask sex pest. Stan Collymore. You look like an echidna.
Anxiety knuckles.
You look like an echidna had a kid with Mike Skinner. You look like a glue sniffing Yule Brynner and you've been sniffing paint thinner. Or to put it simpler, simplicity. You look like a dickhead. Time.
Round 2.
You are a total has-been. No, you are a total bin-has. Too retarded to be a has-been. You have a really long neck and a really small chin. Luckily for you, it's not heavy enough to when it hurts to swing. And watch the pain I'm about to bring. You look like a shaved monkey with wide eyes and everything. During my battle versus Litovix, you had the gayest look in your eye. If you're coming on to me, bro, I'm calling Jeremy Kyle. I'm about to publicly humiliate you like Henry VIII's wives, or expose you like the British government from Guy Fawkes Plies. From Guy Fawkes Plies. This is a barman versus a Batman. Slow it down, you like to fuck sheep. And I heard that you worship TLC. That makes you a fucking creep. Creep.
Nice.
Well, don't go chasing
Waterfall.
dragons. The fire will burn your soul. It's almost like being swallowed into a black hole. As far as your spoken word goes, it's just a bunch of shit metaphors that nobody ever understands. Doing all kinds of weird hippie dances and funky shit with your hands. Playing hacky sack and always playing the banjo and spending your life in the nude. You are the British version of, oh yeah, I love weed, dude. You're the 420 atrocity. It's time to pack this up. I don't even need to rhyme. Duck, duck, turkey, turkey, duck, duck, duck. Success has enemies. Success has enemies, and I'll tell you, I have more than one. But the way I move, I keep them locked under my thumb. You think I'm done, you must be done. I'm about to leave you like the movie Spun, without the drugs. Without the drugs. Hold on one sec. Nah, time, fuck it, time.
Round two.
Alright then, you brought up me fucking poetry like, well, I wouldn't want to bore you. Exactly what part of you're a massive bell end was too poetic for you? Now, I don't want to spend too long on where this mon comes from, but this is the kind of wrong cunt who says, it's not incest, she's only my sister from the front. You what? You could do those things for your bayou living, banjo picking, gumbo sipping, moonshine swilling crew who live in wooden buildings, who finger chickens, finger children, know no difference between their sisters and their missus. Consider Deliverance an unfinished mission because at the end of the film there was one lad living, but this is not, Kinell. No. And that is not normal. Round here they call it a cob, not a bread roll. You go on about hip-hop constantly, but you know shit about the old school. You didn't know what LL Cool J stood for till I fucking told you. Fucking, I mean, maybe I expected it too much, but if that weren't bad enough, he only found out that Africa was more than one country last month. I ain't going to talk about his ex because that's harsh. She was cheating on him for a whole year. But after you broke up with her, I had to rewrite the last 12 bars of this round. So who's the real victim here? Selfish. Times.
Round three.
Round three on simplicity.
Big clash.
Oh man, my head is in the car there. It's coming back. Fuck it, I'm going to freestyle. Hold on, wait, no, I can remember, that's the problem. I can remember, it's there, but it's not just quite there. I want to start off with another bar. You look like you have to walk around the neighborhood and knock on everybody's door and admit that you're a sex offender. You have a giant smile on your face when the kids answer and you're an absolute splendor. You get a little chubby with the chubby kids you meet. And you get annoyed when your candy isn't eaten. The mothers think you have really weird feet, but you're the type of guy that before you kidnap the kids, you leave the mothers beaten. If you want to taste of my experience, you better strap in, son. I've been to places that you couldn't get back from. Fuck it, time. Time.
Everyone make some noise for that! Last round, Kinnell.
Listen, simplicity, I'm not simplistic, I'm more confusing. I'm that mountain-dwelling North Wales mutant mad enough to dagger Vladimir Putin. I send vegans greetings cards from Moonpig. I pronounce the H in Cool Whip. But you want people to pay $6.99 for your wanky mixtape on Bandcamp. I'm not that stupid. I listen for research, that part's too true, kid, but I got 2 tracks in and soon conclude you're too deluded and clueless to do this. And it's the same laziness that you bring to battle rap. It's not crate digging if you use sample packs. Yeah. Fucking,
know,
I was brought up on sample-based hip-hop with art and ideas like DJ Shadow, The RZA and DJ Premier. But these prefabricated samples where it's all laid out clear, that's not a craft or an art form. That's IKEA. If you overcharge... If you overcharge for your product, the returns end up feeble. And I got a sixth sense, he wants to change that, because I see death, people. Most digi-mix tapes are free. I mean, Brucey's cost me £3.60, the difference being it's actually good. So I'm in like a retard, because we just don't give a fuck. Well, for $6.99 plus VAT, maybe you should. I ain't produced a track in years, but I'm better at production. Obviously better at rapping, taller and better looking. Okay. And fuck your spaghetti song, I am better at cooking. Yeah. I serve the finest chili chorizo con carne round mine. Served with rice, cheese, tortillas, coriander and thyme.
Big battle.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.